What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Sprinter Van Conversions. Almost said Lindy Vanner then. You join us today. It's a new week, a new Monday, and we're getting cracking on the van again. Gabby's at work today. She works 1 day a week at the university, but I'm here on my own, cracking on with the van as usual. And I'll just show you what I've done a little bit this week so far. So I have been running cables for the new reversing camera. The van did come with an old reversing camera, but it didn't work and it had obviously been broken. So yeah, I just stripped it out and bought a new one. And I've been tidying up all of the cabling to make sure that it's well out of the way for when we come to stretch carpet over the top, and then obviously clad on the inside of the van. Gabby's done all of this. It's a bit of a patchwork because these bits are awkward up here, but she's done all the foiling over the top of the insulation just to create some sort of vapor barrier. Yeah, we've insulated all of the boxing sections in the sides and in the ceiling. As you can see, it was raining expanding foam. But yeah, everything is coming together now. And once I've done the new reversing light, which has the integrated camera, which is this one, then hopefully you can see that. Is that in focus? There we go. Once I've stuck that in and done the wiring up there, then we can stick some insulation in there as well. Now I'm going to go outside and head up to the back of the van and fit this new reversing light. No, it's not a reversing light, reversing camera. Oh yes, welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's good to be back here on YouTube, and if you missed last week's video, which was the first video that we posted for probably 6 months, then go and check it out. The link should be up here, and you can get up to date with where we're at with this van. If you enjoy it, then please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and let's get cracking. So what you have to do with these is take out the insert from the light itself and stick it in the back of the new fitting, but it should be pretty straightforward. I've done it before, so if I managed it before, hopefully I can manage it again. We've got exactly the same reversing camera on our black Sprinter, and it's yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. Much better than having reversing sensors, which we had on our first silver Sprinter. So this little LED section just slots in the back of the new light, and then the most satisfying bit of any job So as you can tell, today's video isn't a tutorial on how to fit these, but I can really recommend a video on YouTube if you are fitting a reversing camera. I'll leave it in the description below. It's really handy. It's what I followed the first time that I installed one of these, and I did actually refer back to it again just recently. So yeah, go and check that out. Really helpful couple. I forget what their channel is. I think it's called The Whole World or Nothing, something like that. But yeah, link in the description below. Perfect, well happy with that. Hey! It bloody works! I'm so bloody happy about that. That's absolutely made my day. Good start to the week. But yeah, like I said, do go ahead and watch the tutorial on how to install it by The Whole World or Nothing. As I said, link is in the description below. 5:30 and it's still this bright. It's absolutely gorgeous. Loving the summertime. So yeah, super happy that we've got some lighter evenings now, but it gives no excuse not to work on the van. But I've just been working on the floor, had some lunch earlier on, and then cracking on with the floor. Got 2 sections down now, fully insulated, and yeah, one more section to do. It's been a bit fiddly around the door where the step is because we have an oversized step. So yeah, I'll show you that now. So you can see down here we've got the factory step of the actual van, the plastic step, but it's so wide there's no need for it. So we are bringing the floor of the van out this far, well actually a bit further than that. The next bit of ply goes on along for about another 3 inches, and yeah, and then we get a bit more real estate on our floor. It's exactly the same as what we've done in our current van. So yeah, it works really well. So that will go in there, and then I have a bit of aluminium trim that goes along the front. So that will go all the way along, join up the battens and just make it a bit stiffer. Reversing camera done, hole in the roof done for the solar panel cables, and the floor. So yeah, good progress, good progress. Last bit of ply is going to go in. It's all insulated underneath now, so yeah, I'm going to call it a night. Battery's almost dead on the camera, and battery is definitely dead in me. Basie, what's this? What's this? You've been a naughty boy. You tearing apart your your pillows. Ah, what a beast. Always destroying his pillows and his beds, but never mind. It's a new day today. We're back on the van again. It's been raining this morning, but we're just about to head out there, and this morning the new solar panel arrived, so hopefully we can get that on the roof. And look who's here. Yay! Whoop, whoop. Gabs is going to be helping me out. Doing the solar panels are really a 2-person job. Certainly for being able to hold nuts and bolts inside and outside the van and stuff. So should we go and do that?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, so we've got the panel here. I've stuck the brackets on, or bolted them on I should say, with 4 bolts, nylock nuts, and spring washers behind, and then some penny washers, so they're not going anywhere. And now I've just got to place it on the roof. I'm doing terrible with B-roll today. Sorry guys, I'm not I'm not focusing on filming at all. But that's mainly because we've just finished insulating the ceiling. I was going to say the loft then. We've not got to that stage yet. All of the ceiling is insulated in 25mm Celotex, fits between the ribs just perfectly. And the next step after lunch is to go over it all with this like foil bubble wrap. I know a lot of people say, you know, foil bubble wrap doesn't do anything, but the one thing it does do is create a vapor barrier, which we try and create to stop any moisture and condensation getting onto the inside of the metal of the van, because obviously moisture and metal van don't go well together. So but yeah, so far so good, some solid progress. Once we get the foil on the ceiling, get this one section finished of insulation on the wall, then we'll be able to start carpeting all around the trim, around the edges of the doors and everything. But luckily now I think the weather is starting to brighten up. Well, that's out. Okay, so now as you can see, finally I'm cutting the window out. Well, the window is cut. I just need to put the glass in place, and then once that's done, hopefully get it sealed up, because I feel like it's going to rain again. So finally, the piece we've all been waiting for, actually sticking on the window. Now, I've got this amazing Ryobi cork gun that's 18 volt, and I don't actually own any other Ryobi tools. So I've got this handy dandy battery adapter, which means that I can use my 18 volt Makita batteries in it. And because I've installed more than one or two of these windows, this was well worth the investment, because if anyone that's installed a window by hand knows, with a cork gun, hand cork gun, you know how tough this window sealant is. So yeah, here we go. Okay, so done with this. Super happy with the progress. I know we didn't get the rear windows in, but to be honest, time's pressing on anyway, and we need to go and teach a Lindy Hop class tonight. So yeah, I'm glad that it's in. It's a relief. And the company contacted me. Just Campers got back to me via their email and said that they're going to give us a refund for the 2 rear windows and arrange for them to be collected. So need to find somewhere else to order some rear windows from. But anyway, I'll do that after we've gone inside, but we're just going to arrange these windows to be packaged up and take them back to Just Campers.
Did you say you're going to order them to be packaged up?
Did I?
Orders being...
Come on, package them up. Nice.
Only if they packaged them as well, maybe they wouldn't have chipped, but I guess it doesn't help that they send the wrong ones.
Yeah.
We're driving in the van for the first time with a solar panel and 2 roof lights and a sliding door window and loads of insulation. So yeah, things seem to be still in place, and it's sounding a lot more quiet with all the insulation, which really helps. We're going to the shops to get some more materials. We need some battens, we need some plywood, we're gonna get some brackets, we might even get some vinyl for the floor, maybe some cladding. So yeah, follow us along to our exciting shopping trip.
So we're just in the car park of this carpet shop, and we're completely torn on which kind of vinyl to get, which colour. We took some little snapshots when we were in there on my phone. Maybe you can help us, because we were choosing between this colour vinyl, but we kind of preferred this one because it was a bit lighter and a bit more neutral. And yeah, we're just a bit torn.
So as you can see, Sam's already done the wheel arches and the sort of back door area where the metal otherwise would be exposed. And we found in our previous vans that's the best way to sort of cover up the metal, so you're avoiding any condensation gathering on the metal inside the van, which condensation and moist and damp is always an issue in any van conversion, so we always try and avoid that. Also, it just makes it look a bit more homey, less industrial, and it's just kind of essential part of the conversion, turning it from cargo van into cozy little home on wheels.
super happy to have the shelf in now as well. It's cut to size and felted. We've not done the brackets yet, we'll do that tomorrow. But yeah, I did the shelf just now in the last hour, but I can't say that it was all me, because Gabi took a stencil from the last shelf that we did in our own van, and that sped it up by about 5 hours, I think. So yeah, super happy. Shelf in, insulating done, stretch carpet done. I'm going to start building the carcass for the overhead shelf, the overhead cupboard above the bed soon, and then we'll be able to start the cladding, which is very exciting. So yeah, also I wanted to put the glass in these back doors the other day, but the glass that I ordered is like a C-shaped glass that follows the contour of the badge shape. But I wonder if you can see my my annoyance when I came to fit it, is we've got this deadlock bolt here, but fortunately for Mercedes Sprinter minibuses, they make other windows that have like a cutout, like an L-shaped cutout in them. So I've ordered them, sent the other ones back, and hopefully when the new windows come, they'll be able to fit, and they'll be able to fit nicely around our deadlock bolt. But yeah, we'll see. You can see on our other van how this window goes around the badge just perfectly, but hey ho, it will be okay. We'll have like a cutout like that and a cutout like that, and it should fit around the deadlock. Thanks so much for joining us in this video, guys. This is a few days after we filmed that last clip, but we hope you join us next week when we'll be fitting the flares. We're just getting them sprayed at the moment, and yeah, we'll be fitting them, and it will be a really big milestone in this build. So join us next week. If you enjoyed the video, keep up to date with our progress. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the notifications, like the video if you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next one. Over and out.